Third eye meditation. Let us now start our main technique of meditation. The initial stages of this meditation process are not intended to project you into spectacular states of transcendence, but to work at building up the third eye systematically and later on to achieve true inner silence. One of the principles of our approach is that one cannot fight mentally against the mind, one cannot force the mind into being silent, but one can build a structure beyond the mind, from which the mind can be mastered. In that sense, the third eye can be compared to a control tower, similar to that of the 20th hexagram of the I Ching. The first phases of this meditation process aim at structuring the third eye and imprinting it as tangibly as possible into your system. Phases 4 and 5 deal with the inner space and the mysterious vortices. During the first weeks of your practice, to simplify, you may decide to bypass phase 5, the vortex, going straight from the phase on the space to the non-technique, or meditation proper. When you remain just aware, above the head, preparation, remove shoes, belt, tie and watch, sit cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with your back straight. You do not have to be on the floor, but your back should be very straight. If you sit on a chair, it is preferable not to lean back against it, so that you allow a free flow of energies. Meditation phase 1. The larynx of energy. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed until the end of the meditation. Start breathing with the throat friction. The friction breathing generates a vibration in the throat. Become aware of the vibration in the larynx. Use the friction to intensify the vibration in the larynx. The vibration in the throat is made of two parts, one physical, created by the mechanical action of the breathing, and a more subtle one, like a tingling, that can still be perceived when you stop the breath. Use the throat friction to intensify the non-physical tingling. Adjust the position of your spine. Look for the absolute uprightness. Align the neck with the rest of your back in quest of a perfectly straight posture. Make sure that the head, the neck and the rest of the back are in a straight line. Watch how the vibration in the larynx and the flow of energy in the throat can be enhanced by getting as close as possible to a perfectly vertical posture. Cultivate stillness. Meditation phase 2. Vibration in the eye. Keep on breathing with the throat friction, but drop the awareness of the throat. Become aware of the vibration between the eyebrows. Connect the vibration in the eye, i.e. between the eyebrows, with the throat friction. If you are not too sure of what connecting means, just remain aware of both at the same time, the throat friction and the vibration between the eyebrows. Very quickly, it will become clear that a certain interaction takes place between the throat and the eye. That is what is meant by connecting. Phase 2 consists of using the throat friction as an amplifier, to cultivate and build up the vibration in the eye. If you have the choice between heavy density and subtle tingling, rather go for the tingling. Avoid grasping. Keep the experience light. Meditation phase 3. Light in the eye. Maintain the throat friction. The eyes remain closed till the end of the meditation. Drop the awareness of the vibration. Instead, start looking between the eyebrows for a fog or a haze, a glow, or any form of light or color. All of these can be regarded as different modalities of the light, which of course, in the context of this course does not refer to physical light but to spiritual light, perceived with your eyes closed. Remember, no imagination, no visualization, just awareness of what is in front of you. As soon as you perceive any of these modalities of light, fog, glow, color, even very vaguely, connect it with the throat friction. Just as in phase 2 you were connecting the friction with the vibration between the eyebrows, you are now connecting the friction with the light. Instead of amplifying the vibration, you are now working at amplifying the light. As you go on practicing, you will perceive brighter and brighter parts of the light. Gradually drop the awareness of the hazier parts to focus on the most shining ones. Connect your amplifier friction with the most luminous part of the light. A common experience is that of tiny shining particles of light, spread in the space in front of you and drifting in various directions. As you connect the friction with these luminous particles, some will enter you and go straight into your heart, feeding it with a precious energy. Meditation phase 4. Awareness in the space. Remain in the eye, between the eyebrows. Instead of focusing on the light itself and on its shining particles, become aware of the background of the light. The darkness or the purple light at the background of all the colors will give you the feeling of a space extending in front of you. The space may appear purple, dark blue, or even just dark. More than the color, it is the feeling of expanse that matters. Just remain aware in the space. Let yourself be absorbed in it. At this stage, the throat friction can be decreased or even dropped. Start breathing with the friction again if the mind goes wandering with thoughts. Meditation Phase 5. Spinning in the space. Start spinning into the space in front of you, spiraling forwards and clockwise, as if you were falling forwards into a tunnel. Spin as if you were caught in a vortex. The vortex is there, in the space, waiting for you. Do not try to make up a spiraling movement, rather let yourself be caught by the vortex and carried by its natural motion. As you go on spinning, the qualities and color of the space will sometimes change, as if you were projected into a completely different area. Just acknowledge the various feelings and continue with the vortex.